cold in here all day. All right, I have been working all day, and I'm taking a break to get warmed up. What are we gonna ride today? Ooh. Yeah, not that far. Oh, Harrogate. Yeah, you're brutal, but let's do it. How's it going today? Oh, man. See if I can knock stuff off my desk. Ooh. $50 miles to goal achievement. Pretty exciting. You're not watching. 10 most wanted. Achieve 5,000 Zwift miles by end of year. Number 1. I will read that tonight. Right?
Goodbye. Random calls and offers. Hello, built-in spam blocker. Now I can't soak up the sun of peace. Hello, Google Fi. The phone plan that can.
It's freezing in here. You did see a race or something like that. Thank you. It was a sprint race. the Temple KOM. I'm curious if the gravel bike would have shaved off some seconds. I really did not plan ahead for that one. I am kicking butt on my goal though. 50 miles to go. Then I need to be really motivated to work on my website. I've got to do that. But then I get days like today where I had consistent work most of the day. I still have some stuff to do. So I never know when I can take on something brand new, because then I'll just get hit with a bunch of other stuff. Like today, there was a, I need this by 4 p.m. And they're on the East Coast. She was super sweet though. It was pretty quick. But you just never know. Never know what the day is going to be. Yes, that is correct. For the most part, I'd say it's harder to say no to the people who are returning clients when there's a lot of materials that just need updated. They're usually not too time consuming. It's just a bunch of little stuff that adds up. Which it's also good income-wise to have that. Some kind of random consistency, guess you could call it. But for new projects, I like to use a project planner, which helps filter before you get too far into something. Yeah, there's some transitions happening. So we'll see what 2022 brings. I never really strategically plan out an entire year. I just know right, yeah, exactly. That'll be my new, my new catchphrase. My professional title is Professional Googler, because I find ways to do things from just Googling and YouTube. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I like the 80s. I really like that song, Major Tom, the chorus. I should have had a faster song though, because I think that New Order beat is a little too slow on the cadence. I think I needed something a little spicier. Trying to find some stuff I haven't heard in a while. Problem is, I don't remember the names of bands and people. I'll know a song when I hear it, but I couldn't tell you who sang it. Random consistency. You know, it's kind of like whatever God or the universe hands to you, and then you always have to decide, is this the direction I want to go? Where are you putting your energy? So like if I consider teaching again, I'm really going to have to think about what projects I'm maintaining. I still need to reach out to them. I'm kind of hoping a fall opportunity, sounds like there could be a fall opportunity coming up next year. spring was a little too early for me to jump on board to teach a couple classes. Yes, that's a good perspective. I am now trying to take more note of that. I cannot control or expect anything from someone else. Right now I've got to do some self-building of self-love and acceptance to be a stronger person. I'm trying to make some local friendships. So I got pretty excited this morning because someone local added me on Instagram. And I recognized her face, but I don't know which app. If it was like a mom group app or which one. But she likes a lot of similar things, like making soap and woodworking, and has chickens. Thought that was cool. Gardening, has kids about the same age. So we'll see. I sent her a friendly message this morning. See if she responds. Or if she just wants to stalk my profile and not talk to me. I don't know. No expectations, but I do get excited. And then disappointed. Yes, you know, I kind of like spontaneity. There's something about it. There's something unnerving and exciting about spontaneity or sense of adventure. It's no fun if you just schedule everything out. I mean, especially when you don't even know what the next hour is going to bring. I don't even bother planning much into the future anymore. Like, in school I was very future, like, I gotta get good grades. I've got to get a good job. I've got to establish a good career. And I feel like I've done well with achieving those things. And there's other parts that I need to work on now. Yes. Yeah, you can't get rigid in a schedule and then be upset when something changes. I feel like I'm still that way if I schedule out projects and then if they don't get launched and run into other projects, that's pretty stressful. But for the most part, I'm not a big schedule person. It's kind of fun at some level for problem solving if you have somewhat of a deadline. I do work really well under pressure. I also become very stressed when there's too much pressure constantly. But a little bit of pressure helps you make decisions when problem solving. But otherwise, if I don't give myself, or for my projects, for myself, I'm not motivated. Or I'll get days that I will be motivated, but like the last percent is 99% of the work. So, I don't know how, I'm just gonna have to be motivated somehow. Yes. And also being grateful. It's like, can you have everything? Or is that even the right question? You know, you have to be grateful for what you do have and maybe learn to accept what you don't have. I don't know. I'm struggling with that right now. Really struggling. You try to build up stability and security in your life, and then it gets too boring, so you have to screw it up. That's what I did, I feel like. No, there's still a lot of good in my life. I need to get out of lack. What do they call that? I've forgotten. There's abundance mindset, scarcity mindset. I need to get out of scarcity. I haven't heard that one. Fire. I'm the fire. I don't know, until I become apathetic and just give up on everything. Oh. I didn't give up on me. I'm trying not to give up on me. I am doing what I know that I can do right now, and still fearful that I don't know what's best for me. Every day you're alive, you still have a mission to accomplish. And reading about the conscious ego, I've been misusing my conscious ego. Yesterday, really did not do much, wasted the day. Yeah, I think even people who look like they have it together, we're all figuring out things. Something big to one person is small to another person. And we create our own suffering. Have you been doing any races? That's me presuming that you Swift. I don't remember by your username. Whoa, fancy. Did you have another Wahoo product before? Or another trainer? I've got the Wahoo Kicker Core. In my first one, it was still under warranty, but it started making noise. So they were great customer service about shipping me a new one and me shipping it back. I don't like to have to do that, but I ended up getting the next model, which had a better, I don't know, Bluetooth connection. However they built it. I'm debating on building or getting a desk that comes over, because if I could work, I don't know, if I could work and bike, give me some endurance. I don't know if I want to spend what they want for a bike stand. Fancy. Well, that's cool. Tomorrow, ooh, it's gonna be like Christmas. Exciting. Merry Christmas to you. I don't really want anything. I'm not good at receiving gifts. But my husband gave me a shirt early. I'll probably wear it one of these days. I'm like, you're not supposed to give it to me early. I don't even know what to get him. He already has everything. He said to give him some crypto. I'm like, well, that's boring. So I don't know. He's difficult but easy to buy for, because we like a lot of the same things. I'd rather him just not get anything and we could just put it toward doing something like taking a trip or something bigger than like spending money on a physical gift. I have not started shopping yet. I'm too functional brained. Really boring. I don't like consumerism. It's not that I don't want to get people gifts. I would love to give people gifts any time of the year, just because. But whenever you feel like you have to get a gift, I don't know. It's not the same. It's just not the same. Yes. Actually, one time I did. For Christmas, I printed off 2 tickets that looked like tickets, and I gave them a choice. I said, do you want to go to Iceland or Hawaii? That was the year we picked Iceland, and it was wonderful. Maybe I should do that again. I have not quoted what plane tickets are, nor do I know what the status is of countries and being able to travel right now. We did go to Hawaii in 2019 of December, before everything got crazy. But yeah, I like that idea better. Otherwise, I know I could get him like coffee or wine or whatever. I got him a wood ring. It's called, I think, the Craftsman. And it's like 70% of the width is wood and 30% is carbon fiber. It's a beautiful ring. I kind of want one myself. Yeah, I'm kind of a last minute shopper. Like, I don't know, the week before, the one ring. And I think it's called the Craftsman. I think maybe Element's the name of the company. It's online. I love wood. And I want it to be something unique and something that he'll use. Not really clothing, I don't think. He already has a bunch. I had thought about getting him cycling shoes before. Maybe I can consider that again. Thing is, he doesn't cycle as much as I do. But yet when he does ride Zwift on my bike, he wears his normal shoes. And I'm sure they just slip on these pedals. I don't know that he really wants that. Wants shoes. I don't know. He's got fine taste. He likes refined, quality, expensive things. That's my problem too. If I like something, you can be sure that I'm going to pick the design that is the most expensive. In a car lot, he'll ask me which Corvette I like the best. And I'll look at him, and I'll pick one. He'll be like, yep, that's the most expensive one. Yeah, sure enough. He wants a Corvette. I'm like, do we really need another car that's going to sit? I'm such a terrible person. He does. And so do I, but I just don't want anything really. I'm good. I'm good on physical material things. I don't need anything. Like, you get me food, I like food. Love food. Actually, he did get me a subscription to coffee, Misto Box. And he also got himself a subscription too. And I'm like, I know you got me this because you will drink it too. Whatever. It's okay. I really, again, didn't want anything. It is good coffee though. For a price. Quality for a price. We're the type of people that go to Crate and Barrel and we're like, oh, that's so cool. I bet we could build that. So we do that. We like go around to everything and we're like, yeah, I think I can build that. We need some side tables. Ooh, that's a good idea. With the cold weather, pretty sure I'm not going to be running any saws. We need probably 3 side tables. And we know about what we want. I even sketched out some plans to make some. I know it's going to take me at least a full day to probably make one and make sure it's going to work. Ah, I'll have to check that out. I forget, which state is that? Let's see. He gave me a map right here, actually. It's not hung up. I don't know if you can see that. But we've got some pins in red for Japan. We've got Norway, Oslo. We've got the UK, or around Belgium, Germany, and Virgin Islands, and Highway 1. yet to go to Highway 1. Ooh, I really want to go to Japan. I do. That would be a very expensive trip, I'm imagining. And you have to hire a translator. I could just see myself arriving and being terrified because I can't read the language. Yeah, we definitely have some options. We have done some nice travels. All the black pens were where we have been. The red pens are some future. Oh yeah, there's, I think Australia? No. Well, yes, I would like to go to Australia sometime too. Iceland was awesome. Hawaii was awesome. Grand Turks. We've never been to Mexico. We went to Arizona a couple of years. We went to Tucson, actually earlier in April this year. Biked Mount Lemmon again. Went to Grand Canyon. That was the first time for me. Maybe he had gone as a kid. I love hiking. Like, I would love to go back to Utah again. Hike the Narrows. I can't wait for my kids to get old enough to hike that. I don't want to rush them growing up, but I'm really looking forward to when we can go as a family to hike in the Narrows. That was such a fun hike. Professional Googler can handle the translating. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, when we went to Iceland, the GPS was only in Icelandic. Had one sheet of paper with me that had the official names on it. That was like the guide. I would have been SOL had I lost that paper. Because right when we got there, we went to the Blue Lagoon, which I typed in Blue Lagoon, and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, oh my gosh. Thankfully, whatever the Icelandic name is, was able to figure that out. I don't know what we would have done. Sure, we would have figured out something. Yeah, and we didn't have data for any service. We relied on the next place we stayed each night to have Wi-Fi to book the next location of where we thought we would be. I was somewhat smart, and we just did day by day for booking. It was during low season and winter. We were like the only people, tourists, staying at most of the places. I'm sure everyone else was just smart enough not to go then. Because we almost died in a whiteout driving in a Chevy Cruze. Total whiteout conditions. It was terrifying. But we survived. Lived to tell about it. That was before having kids, too. Well, now you got me thinking about Christmas presents. I don't know that my motivation is going to be good for today, though, knowing what else I need to do. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, you kind of get in survival mode sometimes. Makes you think, what am I gonna do? In a previous life. Yeah. I think in a previous life I lived in China or Japan because I love just the things I enjoy about their culture. There's something familiar about it, familiar and beautiful. It's like we're all drawn to maybe different cultures or styles. You were probably just kidding and I took it too far. All right, that's probably good. Yes, their love of nature and the architecture is interesting. The calligraphy and art's beautiful. Their peacefulness, and I guess, their traditional medicine is interesting. And their lifestyle, they're very mindful appearing, so. Like meditation. Thank you. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for giving me some ideas, gifting ideas. All right. Well, I hope to see you again on another stream. I better read my metaphysics and do some work again, I guess. Peace and hair grease. Yeah, my son told me this morning that I needed to put on my makeup, and I was like, well, yeah, I don't have to. I put it on once and hope that it lasts a week.